Mark Langston, he's had anything but a conventional journey to becoming a national champion. So much so that all the way back in middle school, he purposely performed poorly at his position just to try to get the chance to be the punter instead. Clearly, it's all worked out now, but his success hasn't come without sacrifice and a lot of determination. 13 seconds all out. For a special teamer, that means give everything you have for 13 seconds and anything is possible.
There's no words.
We are no longer a basketball school, baby.
We're 16-0. 16. National champions.
And in the middle of that national champion Indiana Hoosier team is a snapper from Savannah.
He really went one way, did all the field goal snaps, did all the punt snaps that year.
Before Mark Langston found himself atop the college football world, he was a Savannah Christian Raider who initially thought baseball would be his ticket to the next level.
Football, I mean, I was terrible at it. I had to work. To be good at something, you have to be bad at something initially. And it just gave me that burning obsession that I needed to stick with it.
A drive that's always been within the national champion.
I didn't really have any doubts on him selling himself. Like, he's always been a great businessman. Even when he was here, negotiate. I think he had to negotiate for that number he had, number 4.
Well, I wanted to play quarterback. And he was like, dude, you're not playing quarterback. I was like, well, I still have number 4. He's like, you can have number 4, but you're not playing quarterback.
But maybe it was fate. 4 for 4th down. The down that was about to become a lot more prevalent in Langston's life than ever before. Even though he snapped in high school, he didn't really start committing to it until after being cut from Kennesaw State's team sophomore year.
That was the best thing for me, really. And next thing you know, I just worked and kept my nose down and worked and worked and worked and worked and worked.
After Kennesaw, Langston transferred to Georgia Southern, where he also faced adversity. Toward the end of year 2 with the Eagles, he tore his ACL.
So we walked out into the stadium, and there was a little sign above the tunnel at Lafayette that said, "Beware, hazardous warriors ahead." And I was like, man, look at this cheesy little sign they have right here. And the next thing I know, I'm on the golf cart. And I see the sign of going backwards to the locker room. It's like, yeah, they got me.
But once again, the Savannah native pushed through and made his way to Indiana, ending his career with a title.
He kept working, and a lot of kids would say, "Oh, that's enough. I think I'm done," you know, and not him. So, and that's just, you know, our kids need to hear that story.
Well, Langston has already had an impact on the current Raiders, offering his long snapping tips to Woodward when he calls. Moving forward, Langston has his sights set on the NFL draft, but if that ends up not being in the cards for him, he says he's indebted to Indiana for his education and is grateful for his strong support system.